This is a marvelous night for a moon dance, with all the stars up above in your eyes. Fantabulous nights to make romance, neath the cover of October.
Are you a member of Cigar Rights of America, and if so, what motivated you to join?
I'm not a member before tonight, but tonight I am.
What does Cigar Rights of America mean to you? What does that represent for your interests?
You know, I understand a lot of the legislation that's going to come out, or they're trying to push through, is absolutely crazy. You know, you can't smoke where you buy the tobacco. It's just nuts. You know, so cigar shops, cigar bars would all be out of business, and it's just horrible for small business owners, you know, of course.
Tell us a little bit about why you enjoy premium cigars.
Well, my uncle smoked cigars when I was young, and when I got older, you know, last 2 years, I've you know, decided to try some different cigars, and over the last 5 or 10 years I've actually tried different cigars. And after joining the Speakeasy group with Chad, really been able to get, you know, drill down to some really good different types of blends, different types of flavors and strengths, and you know, I enjoy a good cigar.
What is your favorite cigar experience?
Oh, well, I was in St. Martin's, and we were at a private concert with Banky Banks, and he was singing his heart out while we were all smoking some Monte Cristo Torpedo cigars and having a great time, drinking some trash can punch and smoking some great cigars, and a lot of great friends.
Tell us about the camaraderie and relationships you've built through cigars.
Well, you know, it's a nice way to relax. You know, it's another extension of maybe the, you know, the martini drive, the you know, the Scotch drive, whatever your particular preference is. But you know, a nice cigar, a nice drink is just a great way to end a day, to end a week, to end a great month. You know, whatever it is, you know, it's just a great way to celebrate life, and you know, I'm glad I can do it. I'm glad I'm able to do it, and I've got the ability to do it. And believe me, I want to try all the cigars that are out there, and most of the liquors. Well, I mean, a lot of the reason why I joined the group was to find other business owners, to find other senior managers that I could tell them about what I do. But what I've found is that, you know, with the relaxed atmosphere, being able to take, you know, to have a drink, even to drink iced tea and smoke a cigar, you're much more relaxed. You're able to talk about other things that you may have in common that really aren't business oriented, that, you know, really humanizes who you're dealing with, and you know, you develop a lot of friendships, a lot of lifelong relationships, just because you had a cigar here and there with them.
What do you want to tell the government and the FDA about their attempts to regulate cigar smoking?
I think you're wasting your time and your money on the wrong issue. You know, there's millions of starving kids, there's millions of poverty-stricken families, and you're really gonna harass the small minority of the cigar smokers that enjoy a cigar here and there. It's just a, you know, wrong amount of money, wrong amount of time on the wrong issue.
What is the biggest issue threatening your enjoyment of premium cigars today?
Well, it's these potential legislative changes that have, you know, been proposed that are just absolutely ludicrous. I mean, really, anybody in a free world with free will should be able to have a cigar in the privacy of their own home, of a cigar shop, of a cigar bar. But the legislation that they're having, I have to go down the street to buy a cigar, then I got to go into the cigar bar to have a drink and smoke a cigar. It just makes no sense at all. You know, you're actually taking the ability to make money away from these cigar bars, these cigar shops, and you're just over-regulating nothing.
Imagine living in a world where cigar blends had to be approved by the FDA, walk-in humidors were extinct, and you could only smoke in your home. What does that mean to you?
It'd be a sad time. You know, one of the best things about smoking a cigar in a cigar shop, in a cigar bar, in a cigar club, is that you get to develop the relationships. If you were sitting at your house in your backyard doing it yourself, that wouldn't really build any relationships with anybody. But if you're enjoying one out with a great group like the Speakeasy tonight, and you're celebrating something, you get to really develop business relationships, personal relationships. It enables you to relax, break down the barriers. Everybody's able to talk, and really gets a lot more out of it than if I was sitting at home all by myself. As a small business owner, I know for a fact that anybody that is going to be regulated out of selling a certain item or certain line that they had done before is not American.
How do you feel about the FDA suggesting that cigar shops prohibit smoking within 200 yards of point of sale?
I've got to walk down the street to buy a cigar, then I've got to walk the other way to smoke the cigar, then I've got to walk back again to buy it again. I'm probably not going to buy as many as I would before because it's just too much effort, and that really isn't what the laws should be in place for.
If cigar shops and places to smoke premium cigars were extinct, where would you and your colleagues enjoy premium cigars?
It's something that's been around for a long time. My grandfather, my father, my uncle, they all smoke cigars. Now, I'm not going to ride around in my Cadillac and smoke my cigar every day. However, when I want to enjoy a cigar, I should have the right and the ability to go out and enjoy a cigar. This is ridiculous that the federal government is going to get involved in this. Stay involved in food stamps and government improvements instead of whether or not I smoke a cigar or not within 200 yards of someplace that sells it.
What do you think about this event this evening?
Oh, this is a great event. I mean, I've been a member of this group for about 2.5 to almost 3 years. We're celebrating the 3rd year anniversary. It's a great time out. I've gotten to really meet a lot of great individuals that I normally wouldn't have met unless I had been a member of this club and gone to the events. Every month we get to go to a new place. We get to have a great time. We get to talk about the things that we love to talk about. And we get to do it in a really relaxed atmosphere without anybody breathing down our throats saying you need to move, you need to do something different. It's been a great experience, and I'll continue to come.
Any last comments?
The government needs to deal with the things that are going to help the masses instead of over-regulating the minorities of us.